You buy, we fly. Who we are, what we do. A delivery service for those in need of anything from having their groceries bought and delivered to having their dry cleaning picked up, dropped off. Whatever area we cover, there will be an employee in that area on call to make that delivery, targeting but not specific to areas with older retired customers that could benefit from this type of service. Our mission statement, making life easier one delivery at a time. Our company values are centered around customer focus, respect, teamwork, integrity, and honesty. A possible conflict in the customer service area could be the audited phone call. Customer service reps feel that quality is against them and just trying to find anything to ding them on to make quota for the month. To resolve this conflict, I think the best strategy would be the dialect method. The dialect method calls for management to foster a structured debate of opposing viewpoints prior to making a decision. Calling a meeting with the customer service reps and the quality reps so they can have a conversation. The customer service reps can come and explain why they feel they are being dinged for things they shouldn't be by bringing process and procedures with them to prove their points, standard operating procedures, etc. The quality reps can bring the same to show they are dinging people properly based on the information they have been provided to audit on. Bringing the two groups together for them to have a dialect or talk it out will help both sides understand the other as well as find any inconsistencies that one may have the other didn't. Perhaps an SOP or policy quality hasn't been updated and the customer service reps will have been following the most recent. The two groups will come to find they are on the same side. If quality is always giving bad scores, they are hurting themselves as well because then it looks like they are not doing their job to educate the reps on the mistakes being made. The better the customer service reps look, the better the quality reps look because they are doing their job and making sure their audits aren't for naught. What's the point of auditing if they're not educating to correct a behavior or action? Management will facilitate the meeting to keep everything cordial and decide which things should and should not be audited, which process and procedures are the most updated, and help create any additional guidelines for smoother communication between the two teams as well as making sure that winning doesn't overshadow the goal to resolve the lack of miscommunication between the two teams. To thrive, people must be positioned to places that will allow them to be empowered to do their job effectively. Executing this will require participative management, where everyone involved sets goals, collaborates in key decisions, provides solutions to potential issues, and has equal input for possible organizational changes. Empowering leadership. The business depends on a group effort, so there is no one person who controls the organization, although there will be someone who facilitates the flow of ideas and keeps meetings organized. Consideration. Creating mutual respect within the team. Structure. Having defined roles of everyone involved in driving business results. You Buy, We Fly is an innovative mobile service that plans on bringing services that you may need straight to your home. Whether you need your dry cleaning picked up or your groceries delivered, You Buy, We Fly will provide that service for you. Our company wants to come to you and include enough services that will satisfy your needs. We want to be your unique one-stop shop for affordable quality service. We seek to hear feedback and really cater to the needs of our customers through excellent customer service. Our great customer service will be a direct result of quality leadership amongst our department leaders. Happy employees lead to good work and it leads to exceptional customer service. Our company is based off of unique team building from within to execute the greatest service possible. We will strive to better ourselves as the company grows, and we will continue to add services to our brand to better suit the needs of our loyal customers. Our brand is aimed at merging assistance, technology, and mobility. Because we're a new business venture, We created a SWOT analysis, the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats of our new venture. Our strengths include mobile services are becoming a huge trend with the increased use of technology. We offer a multitude of useful services, the mobility of our company, quality customer service, and a team that will work together to provide customer and employee satisfaction. Weaknesses of our venture include that we are a new venture, and one such as this will require trial and error to see what works and does not. Also, unclear and exact profits that will be prompted are a great weakness. Opportunities, we can listen to customer demands and make edits to our business. Marketing team make a unique logo to capture the essence of the new company, and that we're a new venture that can mold itself into customer expectations and desires. Threats to our company include that mobile services have already been established and a clientele will be difficult to turn to our service for their needs. Profits that do not match our input, and mobility car troubles. Public relations will ensure that our company reputation and relationships are kept positive and thriving. They will ensure that all departments are working closely together to help build the company. Since this is a startup company, the PR department will find good messages and use those to promote the company. Public relations duties include reinstate the reason why people should use our company as opposed to other delivery or help services, oversee social media and online presence, making sure it is being positively received by customers. Create a crisis plan in case something negative happens. Read reviews. Work closely with marketing to plan for ad campaigns and promotional events. Proofread and revise communications happening in the company. Manage informed information received. Keep company focused on goals and point of view. Maintain a positive relationship with media and clients. The marketing department will ensure that advertising needs and developments are met. This can be anything from flyers, brochures, commercials, billboards, and social media. Our department is responsible for getting the company name out there and bringing in business. There are two types of motivational approaches that I would like to use with my employees. In marketing, there are different roles, and I believe that we can provide job satisfaction if we incorporate job rotation. I believe this will allow employees to understand and do more than one specialized job from time to time. This will keep them from getting burned out and look forward to learning and doing something new. I would also utilize job enrichment. There are a few ideas that I have when it comes to managing individuals. The marketing team is not very large, so I want to take a fun but authoritative approach with it. There would be set hours for these employees, with requirements to go out and do business development at least twice a month to bring in business. The marketing team will be back office most of the time, so the dress code will be business casual, with a dress-down option of jeans on Fridays. Prioritizing. I want to ensure that my team knows the importance of what our department does. Because our department is a small team, we need to focus on what is important. We do not have the staffing of a large company. Therefore, in managing individuals, I want to ensure that they are aware of their priorities within this department. Organizational focus. In this case, I would utilize meeting to manage my team. This would be the time that we could use for all ideas and thoughts to be documented. In marketing, you rely on creativity. When looking for new hires, we want them to have intrinsic motivation. There are a few ways that I would try to determine if they possess that characteristic. Find out what they love to do. Are they committed to marketing for the paycheck or because they want to be a part of achieving a common goal? Find out how they plan to make changes to achieve the goal. Ask them what is the best way to fulfill the plan to achieve the common goal. To ensure that my team works together and works together well, I would implement group decision making. This will allow the team to work together to make decisions on our ads. These decisions are important, and I think that the group Knowing and understanding that will allow for them to work well together. I would also implement group problem solving. Things like brainstorming would help. They must know ways to work out their differences in opinions and problems. Customer service artifacts will include a dress code which will be office casual with company shirts. We want to be comfortable but also ready to run out to make a delivery if others are tied up. Our specific values are customer focus and teamwork. I have a kudos board up for both customer kudos and peer kudos. As an example, Sally helped Roger finish a call and find the closest person to the delivery. She may want to put up a kudos for him to show her appreciation and let everyone know what a great team player Roger is. We do not decorate for holidays, so we do not offend anyone's religious beliefs, but we do decorate for seasons or exciting events coming up, like the Super Bowl, and have potlucks as well as days where we may dress up in funny hats or pajama day or wear your favorite team jersey day. Along with these artifacts, we also include a lunching area with a refrigerator and snack machines on our grounds, are welcoming for outdoor lunching as well. The customer service espoused values are that the employees are our most valuable asset. Happy employees with good outlooks doing quality work are going to make happy returning customers, which are our bread and butter. Therefore, happy employees equal happy customers, equal work, equals income, equals a thriving business. Finally, customer service basic assumption is that the employees are hard workers, productive, happy, and that their leaders care about them. They are not just a warm body to fill a seat. It is an unspoken fact that customer service thrives because they are well taken care of. They know their job and they receive the acknowledgement they deserve. Leadership is key in customer service to get the best results and reach our goals. The main strategy I use in the customer service department to manage my team is being a strong, understanding leader. To do so, I will put in place good behaviors such as praise, setting goals, building team cohesiveness with projects or team builders, taking in all ideas as possibilities, and making sure my employees understand I respect them and I am there for them. I also make sure there is open communication with my employees. I have no door in my office to show an open door policy and welcome any conversation to assist an employee in meeting their goals. Weekly meetings are a must in order to get an idea of where we are as individuals, as a team, and get and give important information. These meetings are great for having open discussions and brainstorming ideas when we need or just to help answer any questions that may arise. The customer service department recently had an internal force type change take place in regards to the annual performance process. Our annual performance has been a yearly review with points applied as to where the employee was on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the highest. There was a change made that we would no longer use a point system, and employees would be reviewed based on not meeting, or exceeding their goals. I made sure to start by using Lewin's change model by unfreezing when the new process was first mentioned in our leadership meeting, by bringing back the information to my team to let them know there would be changes coming, but they were not in place as of yet, and the regards that new process would bring. Once it got closer and there was a strategic plan in place, I called a meeting to discuss the changes as well as their questions or concerns. I brought to the meeting the new policy and the process to complete it, as well as the roles of the leadership team. Why this new process was rewarding and who it would affect. I provided information to motivate the employees by making sure they understood how their rewards, pay raises, bonuses would now be managed. Once everyone was on board for the change and were comfortable with the policies and procedures, by refreezing, in doing so we had a training session on how to manage the new performance site, showing them how much easier it was to complete and how work their exceptions through the year so they were easier to remember when it was annual review time. To engage my staff, I will use Maslow's need hierarchy. I feel this is the best way to make sure all the employees' needs is met, helping them be prepared to be productive and successful in their tasks. The first step of Maslow's hierarchy is psychological. These basic needs are normally met at home: food, water, warmth, etc. However, being a good leader, I want to make sure they are so well taken care of that they can be successful. I have a poster boards around the office with sayings such as, "I love sleep." Your attitude depicts a good or bad day. "Oh dear" is hard to spell when you're hungry. Hurry, grab a snack. The next step is safety. My team knows I have no tolerance for bullying, tyranny, or harassing in my department. If you have a question, you ask. You have an idea, you share. There will be no ridicule. My team is free to have any ideas they have and any questions because, rule of thumb, if they have that question, at least 2 others do as well. The third step is love. As a leader, I get to form certain relationships with my team, and I also get to encourage and watch them build relationships with their peers. I make sure to occasionally move desks, put together work groups, to put together decorating, work on a project such as helping marketing come up with new ideas, or a team to help IT come up with a system that is more user-friendly to those using it every day. Doing these types of things mixes it up, deters cliques from being formed, and helps new friendships flourish. The fourth step is esteem. My job as a good leader is to make sure my team feels accomplished, that they are reaching their goals and being successful. I encourage my team to do more, step outside of the box, and praise them for everything they do. Employees that feel are appreciated are more productive. I like to bring in special treats throughout the week, such as bagels or pizza, or have a potluck out of the blue just to keep them looking forward to something. The final step is self-actualization. Nothing makes me happier and feel more successful than watching my employees reach a goal, achieve something they didn't think they could, or finally understand something they had been struggling with. Watching my employees grow and become better, a better them, is a success for myself in my eyes. Intrinsic motivation is motivation by the person feeling good about what they did, as opposed to external motivation such as kudos or compensation. I will identify those with intrinsic motivation by interviewing them and how they answer the questions. Asking about their work history, such as, have they had many jobs? How long were they at their jobs for? Were they climbing the ladder at any of those jobs? Outside interests such as goals they have set for themselves, such as a marathon or finishing school, and finally about their failures. Did they learn from their failures? Did they use it as a lesson learned? I feel the best way to find what motivates employees is just to listen and ask questions. If you are listening to your employees during an interview or just a one-on-one, you will learn a lot more than you think if you keep quiet and let them talk. In some cases, a paycheck is the only motivation an employee has. Some are there because that job was what they could find. They needed a job quick, they have a family to take care of and have to work, they want to go on a vacation, they need health insurance or a retirement plan. There are many reasons to be motivated to work, and some are for the reasons that they love their job, they love the people, the demanding nature of the job, or their need to achieve a challenging task. Strategies and tools I would use to ensure my team works well together would first off be coming up with norms. It is very important to start with norms to make sure everyone is on the same page as to what is expected of them as far as behavior. Norms such as no sidebar conversations, no cell phones, listening when others are talking, no interrupting, no such thing as a stupid question. Everyone is safe to have their own opinion, and the most important is to respect your fellow teammates. I would also make sure that they knew why they were there, what their goal was. Having this upfront helps because people feel a sense of control when they know exactly what is expected. I very much like 3 C's of team players: committed, collaborative, and competent, so I would put those into play as well. To build a good team and have trust, I would use the 6 guidelines of Fernando Bartolome and push communication from myself and the team. Be supportive and available to meet the needs of the team. Respect for and from everyone on the team. Being consistent, showing fairness with quick praise and impartial evaluation, and competence by showing the team I am professional and knowledgeable in the work we are doing. As the IT department, we are here to not only provide information, but also technology as well. The information that will be gathered will be used to provide each department with the proper training and analytics of each department and the company as a whole. The technology side have to involve cybersecurity and also ensure every driver is equipped with the proper tools and equipment to fulfill the job duties. A few strategies I will use is to try to provide proper compensation. Even though we are never paid what we are worth, but will also incorporate extra incentives. While managing different personalities can be challenging, but as a leader, I will try to provide a family-like atmosphere. As a team, we're all equals, but with a different level of responsibilities. Providing an open door policy will be key as well. As for the IT department, change could come instantly with new software updates. Making sure that all the employees are properly trained on all software equipment. Technology evolves every day, so that will be the biggest challenge. As department head, I must make sure that proper procedures are taking place. The strategies that I will use to engage will be job enrichment and job rotation. With job enrichment and job rotation, this will provide a variety and challenge to a job that encourages workplace motivation. Another theory I would use would be the equity theory. With this theory, people value fair treatment, which causes them to be motivated to keep the fairness maintained within the relationships for their coworkers in the organization. As IT department leader, some of the strategies that I will use include engage in meaningful dialogue, making the effort to connect with the employees in person, individually, and as a group. Show appreciation. Make the employees feel comfortable. Thank them for their services and contribution. All employees should feel like they matter and are valued for their expertise, knowledge, and ideals. Listen to everyone's ideas. The key is this is the most important and effective way of communication. If the employees feel as they are being unheard and their ideas falls on deaf ears, then as a leader, I can't expect them to follow my ideas. Trusting in my team members. If I delegate work, then I as a leader must let go and let the individuals own the tasks that I give them. Just have a little fun, make work fun again. If you like what you do, then your work and productivity will show. Ensuring the financial sustainability of our business is the prime directive. We must provide the tools necessary to get the job done and execute financial solutions to make it successful. Two opportunities we will have are to provide compensation packages to all the employees and budgeting plans to control cost. As the finance department is the monetary force behind the organization, there are several issues that will need to be addressed. Organizational change. From a financial perspective, timely changes to operating budgets will be critical to ensure smooth transitions. It is important to also adjust accordingly and will have a contingency budget in place in case unexpected expenses and changes need to be implemented immediately. Motivation. Two main programs can be executed. Rewards incentives for making production goals for the hourly employees and additional compensation in the form of profit sharing to staff for making budget goals quarterly, and team building. As stated above, additional incentive programs can be provided for the company making financial goals. We can also provide company gatherings where every employee would be invited to participate in team activities.